Bow to first degree apprentice instructor, advanced and intermediate. All right. 100 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100.
Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of 10.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Now when you do your push-ups, I want you not to let your head hang. I want you to try to hold it up. Either look up or hold it neutral. That makes sense.
Sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
On your back for this in case.
Yes, sir.
First set of 30.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Beat it.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Get out in front. You jump. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir. Bend one leg in. Reach up. Bend forward. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir. Switch.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1 sir, 2 sir,
3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes, or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
One sir, 2 sir, 3 sir,
4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
the seated ankle legs wide apart, lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, sir. Good.
wide apart.
Yes, sir.
Hands up, right straight.
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
And reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
And count to 30, go.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Last stretch, get your down front.
Yes, sir.
Then one leg back and one lean back.
Yes, sir.
And switch.
Yes, sir.
And stand up. Sit
Yes,
down.
sir.
Good, this one, that one. Alright, so we're gonna run the set a couple times, and we're gonna start working on those combinations that we were working on. So, the reason I always like to do combinations, of course, I would like to keep you fresh on your combos. You should know how to do your kicks, you should know how to do the nice advanced kicks as advanced students. And you should know how to do the basic kicks very well already, you know? So, if we were smart, you'd be getting more practice doing your kicks, but we do have to kick pads until we can touch each other again. All right, unless y'all wanna just like saran wrap each other up and go at it. That would recommend for your boys. All right, who'd like to lead us? Jacqueline's gonna lead us. Only because the Black Savages was a volunteer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, just the, actually, go ahead, yeah, poison hands to snake.
Okay.
It works.
Take time.
Take time.
Suppress the tiger, fight the dragon.
Suppress the tiger, fight the dragon.
Beauty looks in the mirror.
Beauty looks in the mirror.
Cross against the wall.
Cross against the willow.
Push the fire up the sleeve.
Push the fire up the sleeve.
One finger divides China.
One finger divides China.
Press.
10,000 pounds.
Dragon from sea.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Dragon plays in the water.
Dragon plays in the water.
Four fingers face the sky.
Four fingers face the sky.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Suppress the tiger, hide the dragon.
Suppress the tiger, hide the dragon.
Beauty looks in the mirror.
Beauty looks in the mirror.
Crosswind bends the willow.
Crosswind bends the willow.
Push the flower up the sleeve.
Push the fire up the sleeve.
One finger divides China.
One finger divides China.
Press.
Press. 10,000 pounds.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Dragon plays in the water.
Dragon plays in the water.
Four fingers face the sky.
Four fingers face the sky.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Wind punching method.
Wind punching method.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Vulture pulls its wings.
Vulture cools its wings.
Double bow spears the flower.
Double bow spears the flower.
Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Press.
10,000 pounds.
Double dragons from sea.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Establish an iron bridge.
Establish an iron bridge.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
Hero holds the pot.
Hero holds a pot.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane folds wings.
Crane folds wings.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
And the fire body.
And an iron body.
One horse offers from leg.
White horse off her front leg.
Suppress tiger.
Suppress the tiger.
Pearl bridge.
Pearl bridge.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Dragon from sea.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Leopard palms a tree trunk.
Leopard palms a tree trunk.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Our hides escape.
Our hides escape.
Cross cutting bamboo.
Cross cutting bamboo.
Divide the grass and search for snakes.
Divide the grass and search for snakes.
Throw a ball through the lake.
Throw a ball through a lake.
White horse off the front leg.
White horse off the front leg.
Suppress the tiger.
Suppress the tiger.
Pearl bridge.
Pearl bridge.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Leopard palms a tree trunk.
Leopard palms a tree trunk.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard breaks its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Leopard smothers its prey.
Our hides escape.
Our hides escape.
Cross cutting bamboo.
Cross cutting bamboo.
Divide the grass and search for snakes.
Divide the grass and search for snakes.
Throw a ball through the lake.
Throw a ball through the lake.
Taking the star method.
Keeping a star orbit.
The low, but the moon.
Below, plug in the moon.
Children about the Buddha.
Children's mouth Buddha.
Leopard pulls back.
Leopard pulls back.
Quarter member effort bites back.
Quarter leopard fights back.
White sleeve.
White sleeve.
Snakes.
Snakes with poison.
Rising, falling rock.
Rising, falling block.
Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Double falling backwards.
Double falling back fist.
Fist one to the sky.
Fist one to the sky.
Piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Start four sentences like that.
Start four sentences just like an arrow.
Wipe the sleeve.
Wipe the sleeve.
Snakes with poison.
Snakes with poison.
Rising, talking about.
Rising, falling bar.
Lift and press.
Lift and press.
Snake points to heaven.
Snake points to heaven.
Don't fall in back fist.
Don't falling back fist.
Fist one to the sky.
Fist one to the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Continually piercing the sky.
Start piercing his fist like an arrow.
Stack up his fist like an arrow.
Snake pierces the eye.
Snake pierces the eye.
Cat stands dropping down.
Cat snakes dropping down.
Turn around, like bamboo.
Turn around, slice like bamboo.
Snake strikes from deer.
Snake strikes from deer.
Five animal salute.
Five animal salute.
Two tigers out the trail.
Two tigers on the trail.
All right, how does that feel? Better, better. So, we're gonna do it once more without the names. Yes, sir. Just gonna run through it. So we're gonna take a quick break and come back. Yes, sir. Just wanna see if that works.
Good at that.
There it is. Okay. That sounds good. Now, here, we're ready to get. Or like before we were starting, there was just that one, those two rings that would be against the mirror. Now all of them are against the mirror. So that's
Concerned about here.
yeah, I mean, we always got those like other things, but it's easier to manage when it's just two rings. You know, if I'm just standing there, I'm like, hey, but if everyone is responding, everyone is mystic, I mean, really, it's up to y'all. Do you want to run into a mirror?
I want to be responsible.
Right. But you know, some people, they get into it, they're unaware what they're, you know, they're just worried about getting that point, so they throw in cake when they shouldn't, and then that, now their partner's in them. The partner's been eating their cakes the whole time, and this one, they just happen to be off balance. Cake at the wrong time, and now your partner's into it, you know. Things just happen, it's weird stuff that happens. That's why we have ting. Ting is supposed to usually, if I see it, if I say ting and everybody says ting and everybody stops, then it's like, yeah, you were about to get caked into the mirror. Turn around, look behind you. Yeah, pay attention to what's going on. A lot of those moments kind of thing. So, let's run it again. Let's space out. Let's scoot that way a little bit. Let's utilize that space over there. That works. I'm going to be here in the middle. That works. All right. Did you say it?
Yes,
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Scoot back a little bit, Mr. Mayor. There we go. Five animal salute.
Five animal salute.
Two tires. Have it.
Two tigers at the trail.
Very good, take a break.
Sir,
Sir.
All right, any questions? Yes, ma'am.
And 5 minutes later, so your water is outward this.
For balance. If you do well, same thing when you stand, the way your hips are aligned. And the same way, yeah, so if I just, like there's space between the legs, like you're standing in line at HEB. Yeah, right? You just kind of chill it, right? Sometimes a little wider, depending on how you like to stand. I like to stand a little wider, but this is natural, this is comfortable, right? My weight support, my legs are supporting most of my weight naturally. To me, it's just hard to balance. Now, if I turn my toe out slightly, turn yours out as much as you can, it's comfortable for your knee. Do your right leg, because I think everybody's right side dominant for the most part. Now, not too much, just enough to make it feel like a squat. You want to get as close to a one-leg pistol squat as possible. Who's ever heard of a pistol squat before? Pistol squat. Right. Pistol squat. Right, so one leg out. Then you hold on to something for assistance. But once you get it down, you don't have to hold on to anything, just do it. Right, so all the way down, bottom, boom. And you try to get the legs straight, try to get the body straight as much as you can. Something like that. So when you do your cat stance, it's kind of like the pistol squat, right? So you're standing here, turn the toe out, here, sink, all on your left, bottom out, like you're doing a squat for real will weight on you. And then slide the toes straight forward. Okay, now turn toward the mirror so you can see yourself, because y'all are just trying it, and I can tell you can't feel it. There's no worries. So we're here, you got your hips aligned with your shoulders, do your shoulders right, now turn it, turn your right toe out a little bit, sink into it. Now bottom out like you're actually gonna bend over to tie your shoe. Now take this toe and slide it forward. Now go boom. Spread them out a little bit, shoulders. And then relax your shoulders. Yes, yes. This looks much better, this is aligned. Much better, feet together. Now I want you to turn this way. You're gonna do it again and you're gonna look to your right. You're gonna look at your back alignment in the mirror. Separate your feet shoulder width, toes pointed forward. Get that space between the legs. You want it straight back. Make it as straight as possible. Yes, Mr. Nelson, that's correct. Because when you do a squat, your back has to be, gotta be straight. Same thing, same alignment. We're just trying to get you aligned. So the more you curve, the more hip tuck you have, the more you're hurting your joints, especially that knee. So when you see a lot of this and I say go lower and they do this, that doesn't mean you went lower, right? You just hunched more. That's hunching. And you're tensing and hunching muscles that shouldn't be tensed and put in that position. So don't do that to the knee. So engage the knee the way it likes to be engaged, which is squat position, bottom out, and then toes forward, boom. And you'll realize you don't get to step as far forward as you thought. It's actually a lot smaller than you think. Yes. And the lower you go, the kind of closer you want that leg anyway.
That makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Mhm, yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, good. Keep together.
Thanks, sir.
That's a good question. Is that your question? Jillian, that's a good question. Okay. And you know, that's a very good question. No. Take one more short break. That's just what I just said. I want you to come back. When we come back, Just stand with a partner. Choose a partner, stand with a partner. We'll rotate, or we're gonna work on the front leg round kick, because that's the start of our combo. Front leg round kick, reverse, side kick.
Yes,
So I try to show you all the popular ones. We can bust out the list, I can show you all some of those other ones as well. I don't wanna scare you though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you what's on your black test then.
Yes, sir.
I'll start dreaming about your jump kicks. And how well you'll do them. Yeah, manifest that. Go ahead and go to sleep tonight and just, I will be fine with air. No problem. No problem.
Wasn't there a kick you were showing us where you like jumped in the air and slid?
That's right. That's exactly what we're gonna do. That's the easiest one to, I think that, separate from the round kick, that's the easiest one to do first.
The easiest?
It's the easiest jump kick of the jump kicks to learn first, right? And with context, it's easiest with context.
Yeah.
But essentially, I'll just go over it while we're taking a break. Essentially, when you do your side kick, if you are comfortable being like this in the air, you'll do well. The problem most people have, and especially me, and I'm glad I learned it when I had a younger back, because I definitely did the whole hinge back thing, and it hurts so bad. It hurts for like a week or so after, even when you're young. So, doing this that doesn't feel good. So the first part is just don't try to stand up. If you don't try to straighten up in the air, you'll do fine. It's just odd for our bodies to be like this, right? So you feel off and you feel like you're gonna fall on your face. So people naturally, they jump and they're like, "Whoa," and they scare themselves. They're like, "Oh, I want to stand back up." As soon as they get in the air. So essentially, if I stay like this, see how I do my regular side kick? And this is the same, watch. My body stayed like this, my upper body stayed like this the entire time. So at no point during the kick did I stand up upright so I could see. So you have to stay
Oh, that's hard.
close.
That's hard.
First part is you have to tuck both legs. Both
Oh,
legs
yeah.
tucked up first. Then they come back.
Man, that's,
And they have to come back.
it is hard. I see you saying like weird, it's like you wanna be like.
Right. You want to stand up really bad. So go ahead, come on back out. And then, the reality of it is, I try not to tell people the wrong thing. You can do the kick. It is easier to do it a certain way if you can jump high, because it gives you more time in the air to do all those things that I just said. It does not mean that you can't do it. There are ways to get it done, so, and I'm aware of that. All right, so, space out, go stand with a partner really quickly. We'll toss you off pads.
Where do you want to stand?
Hogan, Jillian, Romanian.
All over again.
All right, y'all got good hands. All right, so let's space out some. We're gonna stagger because we have a lot more space going long ways. Now, we're actually not gonna move that much initially, but I do want y'all to stagger a little bit, so when we start moving, it's no problem. Mr. Manning, can y'all move this way? Y'all come over here. So y'all gonna run long ways this way, you're gonna run this way, this way. All right, so, watching Mr. Hogan. First, we're gonna do is the front leg round kick. We're gonna do it for a little bit, because y'all should know it. I'll give you pointers if you need it, I'll answer any questions, and then we're gonna go right into the reverse. If you're a pad holder, your partner shouldn't see the letters, they should only see the top. That doesn't necessarily always mean curve it, it might mean just either you step to the right or the left, or, move your arm. So there, I'm here, I wanna aim, snap, and pull back. We're not trying to do follow through, right? This is more time. Those have a purpose, just that we're not doing those right now. So snap, pull it back. Yes?
Sir.
All right, got it. Do defensive first. Stand already ready. Yeah. In sparring, realistically, and for especially competition, you're more likely to actually be standing like this than you are like this. Self-defense. I'm not doing that. Yes.
senior head
Really
instructor.
reach for it. Your legs are long. See, that was perfect. Stay right there.
It's like,
Your legs are longer than you think.
Yeah.
Snap it again.
cause then the next one down is kind of like short.
So do you see where your foot is? That's where you want it. Or maybe a little closer. That's where you want it. Right.
Or like a woman.
Yes. So on that line. Stay on that line.
An angry little man.
Yes. Try one more time.
Which these days is probably
Feel it
like
one more time. Really feel balance in that leg. Feel balance in that foot first. Before you extend. So lift, feel that balance, and then extend. Yes. That's what you want. So when it's best for you to control the extension versus you get on balance when you want to fall.
You're going, you're overshooting.
Take your time. Get there and then snap without falling, and then that's the one you want to keep. Yes. So here's what I want you to do without committing. I want you to turn, I want you to lean, I want you to isolate, I want you to get up, balance, put your leg up. I want you to extend and pull back, and then set it down, all control. Try it again, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. No pressure, just lean over, feel balance, make it feel right.
Arm wants to like fly around.
Which one start rolling? That one?
Yeah.
Turn it out a little bit more, and turn your body more to the floor. Yes, now do it. Yep, now, slow it down, lean.
There you go.
Now, don't get it. Go ahead, feel balance. Show me balance first. Lean, don't get it. Just lean. Lean. Yeah. Do whatever you need to do, move it. Now lean, hinge, yeah, now snap. Yes, that's nice. Does that make sense? So you gotta wake those muscles up a little bit. I know the hip gets tight, but adjust what you need to adjust, feel comfortable, and really feel it. And the best thing you can do is not put so much stress in the hip by bending the leg. Bend your standing leg a little bit, and now get that balance. That helps a lot because you're engaging more muscles. More muscles have the chance to keep you balanced. Yes. And then snap. That's what you want. That's what you want. So you're nice control every aspect of it, and that'll give you, when you do it fast, oh,
Right on.
it's so nice, right? Because you're used to engaging all these muscles slowly. You snap.
Well, also you're gonna hit your target.
Exactly.
If you're not like kind of flying around, your
Right.
body is solid and.
Exactly. So slow it down. Do it with less momentum. Get it controlled. That's what we're practicing because eventually set it up for the next one. It's gotta be easier.
Yes.
Move.
Slow it down. Now, same thing. Lean, slow it down, and then do it without momentum.
Yeah, you should
Control the
be
leg.
that's your good up there.
Aim, lean, and then snap really fast.
You got more than
But keep it up. Keep it up. You're gonna have to some kick, snap, and then hold it for a second. Pull it all the way back to the bottom. Snap it.
It's not like, I need you to.
Almost. Turn it. You're getting that. Come on this way. Feel the body. Come here. Right there. Squeeze away a little bit. Turn your toe away, the back toe. Now lean. Rebalance. Lean with the leg. Okay. Keep leaning. Keep leaning. Keep
So
leaning.
then I'm now.
Lift the leg.
I went recently, do you know? Oh, there we go, yeah.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Now snap.
Dave said it once too.
Now do it like that.
And then I feel like the market like
Try it again. Slow it down so you can hold it. Slow it down. Control all of it. Yeah, that's better, huh? Okay, you let it down. That's what I mean. So that you want to control the full kick. When you get ready to kick fast like Mr. Rainer does, you want to be able to stop it just in case you don't do the wrong thing. So if you're ready to kick, I'm like, oh no, that's a face. Okay, I'm sorry. You want to be able to stop it and pull it back. Yeah? Okay, good. It's control.
I feel like my left side is my for me.
Nice.
Start back.
Yeah, start like that. Uh-huh. Yes. 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 So if you think, now if you think horse stance,
Okay.
right? So if I think my horse stance even, and I just shift, snap. Yes.
That's pretty much, nice. Already
So
there.
when I'm sparring, I'm not a small, right?
Under much,
Boom, and I get my leg right across your chest. You can't deny that point, give me my point. So,
The McGregor. Wide. You just have like really wide.
yeah, yeah. But it helps you
Yeah.
get kicks in where you didn't think you'd get.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
If I'm like this, boom, different spots, all that kind of stuff.
Was in the first 48 fight, opened up.
Yeah.
Look at just, yeah, because you know, he's just the way he's got him immediately backing up, and he's basically, he wants to get him to where he can get that left in there.
Yeah.
So he does everything to back him into that corner, and then he just, boom. First round knockout. But yeah, it works. It does.
It does work.
It's so simple.
Nice. Your hips may or may not be sore tomorrow. Or the day after. Rob understands.
Loosen it up. It's like 4, 5.
Take. Okay, so now bounce your partner. Let's watch Mr. Hogan one more time. We're gonna add the second kick. So at every point, you wanna treat yourself like a frog's tongue. You turn, you snap one turn, you snap two, and now, the transition is what you get fast at. The kicks you're already fast at. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
The kicks and the transition are not the same thing, right? So your speed and the kick, how fast you kick, and how fast you get to the next kick, those are two separate speeds. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So a lot of times people think that's all one thing, and then they get a very sloppy combination. Even somebody with a nice, regular defensive kick, it becomes sloppy in the combination, because they're trying to get to the next thing, and not fully doing the one. So here's the one, fully focus on the round, right? Snap, boom. I'll talk sparring strategy after. So snap, boom, step, alignment, right? What I tell y'all about the hips. Same thing as with your combos. Boom, alignment, side kick. It comes right out off the hip. You don't want your side kick to come from boom, step out, side kick's coming up, engaging, all that. It's already in squat mode, look. I just gotta push. So I don't wanna set myself up like this. That side kick's gonna come out rounded, and I don't want that. It looks like a hook. I don't like that. So depending on who you're sparring, sometimes you can switch it up for your partner, but once I go around, boom, I'm gonna step in, try to catch that. And it goes right perfect, it lands perfectly. All right, so give that a try with your partner. Go ahead and pop it around, set it, turn, and if your partner's cool with it, touch their belly with your foot. Don't kick them real hard.
Should you, after you do your
That's right.
you're kind of,
That's correct.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, when you, right there, you standing up tall. See, your hips like that.
Yeah.
And then, side,
Pop one, turn and spin, see it first.
like that.
Yeah, that's, you gotta get my eyes around.
Boom. Side, yeah. See that? Turn,
Catch this
raise
first.
your leg.
After you pop one,
Hard.
step,
Sink your
do that
head.
first.
Yeah. Like that.
First second.
Now turn the other side. Look, there you go.
Yes. Boom. Yeah, because you can shoot too. You're in your shoot, sorry. You're in your shoot position now too. Perfect.
Got it.
Ah, so what you're doing is perfect if they're not moving. Or no, that's actually the thing. So you do that. You don't think, oh, they don't know what happened. You just see it, it's like, oh, now you're doing it again. So once you're
training,
also,
so training
it's
going on.
not ideal for defensive.
Yes, sir, yeah.
So if you're popping and they're coming forward, what you did is step the wedge, you got the side, which we practiced last
Yeah,
time.
look
That's
at,
not a problem.
see how this,
It's just enough different.
see how
After you pop it around, I want you to step here.
Like that.
Let's step there, or
Yeah,
wherever,
yeah,
just
it's
further
very
away,
big.
and then go ahead and pop
It's
this out.
anticipated now.
Yeah, closer.
Yeah. Now, there you go. Boom, much better.
Yes,
Yeah, you're doing
yeah.
it. Turn it more like, turn it more, see it first. Yeah.
It's getting there, you gotta sink. See some hips. There you go. Much better.
Do the round one more time. And the same punch that you have
There
there,
you go.
keep it when you have to be in the round. Now stay there, just like that. Bend that leg, yeah, touch it down, bend more. Now look over your other shoulder. Keep going, keep
Oh,
going.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. Boom.
Much better.
Yeah, stay low.
Some hours turn it.
Right. Now you go boom, and you stop,
Yeah,
boom.
let me show you.
You're in position, but you gotta see it first. So go here, because this also keeps you at a defense. You can't come over the top
Right,
and hit
right.
without you seeing it.
Round kick. You see how my hips are synced like this?
Here.
And I'm not turning sideways like that. My
Yes.
my hips is synced down like that. And I'm looking back right here. Side kick. See, I'm already pivoted right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
can just throw that kick right there. That's all you gotta do. See that?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Boom. Much better. Keep working on it.
Yes. T. Bow to your partner. Good job. All right. Line up.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, leave your pads down, and we'll spray on that stuff at the end. So the concept, if you didn't, I gave groups what they were looking for or what they needed. So you might not have heard everything I said to everybody. I think you picked up on one thing that I said to these guys, and vice versa. I think he picked on something I said to y'all. And that's fine to have that ear. Don't worry. It's like, well, you didn't listen to what I told you. That's fine. Just pick something up. Do something. Okay. Well, I said it to you directly or not. So, what I wanted y'all to feel comfortable with was how you lean. Of course, you know, the muscles do get a little tired because it's the back, the side muscles and all that good stuff. But you'll see how that is different. So go ahead, stand like your horse stance. Your horse stance really does give you a lot for what it does. You can approach the mirror. So now stand even. And now shift your weight to one leg and like just kind of lean, but keep it's kind of like a straight line. So look how my head is upright. I didn't do this. My head stays upright no matter where my body goes. Even when I kick, look. If I'm all the way down here, look how my head tries to stay up as much as it can. So I can see. You don't want to disorient yourself when you're doing your kicks. Right? So here, look. So the best way to do that, stay horse, go even. Keep that knee bent when you lean. Don't make it straight. Only lean is up. So now look up here, and now keep looking at that as you squat, as you lean a little more. Squat. Don't shift more. You're shifted as much. Squat down more. Yes. Yes. So the weight is still there on that leg, and you still feel like you get more, but you just went a little lower. That's still balanced. Don't shift more. Yeah. Now look in the mirror.
60-40.
Yeah, look. It's almost like your twisted horse, your staggered horse stance. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So try the other side. Now, most of us will fight one way. Most of us have a standing leg. I fight standing leg left, fighting leg right. Right? I'll kick you more with my right. Am I right? I can kick you harder. For some reason, my left is really accurate, though. I usually hit my target on my left. It's not as strong, but I might miss you on my right. But if I catch, it's weird. I can't really explain it. It's weird. I don't know. But it happens. So from here, boom, I like to shift here, and you get a nice balance for that. Don't shift more into the leg, right? Watch that knee. And you just want to be able to engage that leg. What if I want to shoot from here? Real short. But you see, you can shoot from a wide stance. I'm just trying to show y'all. You can do a lot with the leg, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So y'all's muscles have a lot going on. Like they can do a lot of stuff. Just trying to, show y'all a few of those.
Yes, sir.
Play with your, if you feel comfortable, play with that, like what your leg can do. just controlling that, don't tear that up. Unless you wanna get body work, and not athlete that. Like professionally, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I don't want you to like go train like super hard on the weekend on a Saturday and be like, oh, I can't walk to your desk or nothing like that. So just be realistic, like relax. I know it's fun, but relax. All right, grab your swords.
Yes, sir.